In a few minutes, I'm going to distribute these ashes to all of you. They've already been blessed this morning, so we do not have to repeat the blessing. But I did want to say a few words about today, Ash Wednesday, and yesterday. Yesterday, of course, we call it Puchki Day up here. It's called Mardi Gras down in New Orleans. Well, 20 plus years ago, me and three of my good friends went down to Puerto Rico. And we were in Puerto Rico for Fat Tuesday, or Mardi Gras, in the city of Ponce. Ponce in Puerto Rico was founded by Ponce de Leon, the man who came over in the 1500s searching for the fountain of youth. Well, he founded that town, and he celebrated the first Mardi Gras in the New World. So that's the original one on this side of the planet. It was in Ponce. We were down there. And it was a very nice time. Nothing like you'd have in New Orleans, trust me. But, or so I'm told. But it was fun. Had a good time. And the next day was Ash Wednesday. So we thought it would be a good idea to go to church for Ash Wednesday. So the four of us go into cathedral. It's a cathedral town. Cathedral's not that big. It's kind of pretty. It's white. I remember the beautiful white plaster. It was lovely. But I'll tell you, it was hot. It was one of those days where there was no breeze, there's no air conditioning, and it was a pretty hot day. We went in there, and I tell you, we were beginning to sweat. And I began to think, and I tried to tell my friends, you don't have to go to Mass on Ash Wednesday, you know. We're going to sweat like you know what in there. Well, you know, okay. And I'm the priest, I'm trying to tell them. We can have Mass at the air-conditioned hotel, but no, they wanted to go. Okay, so we went to this cathedral, and we sat there, and it got getting really hot. And I don't know this sainted priest. I'm glad I don't know his name. But he processed down the aisle. He got up on the altar platform, and he had one altar server. I have a couple of my servers out there so they can appreciate what I'm saying. The server had one important job. It wasn't carrying the cross. It wasn't ringing the bells. It wasn't even washing the priest's hand. That server had one job to the whole ceremony. Wherever the priest walked around on the altar platform, this altar server, had to pick up this big, heavy metal fan, clap it over, make sure it's right on fire, and make sure the cord, this big old thick cord from the 40s, is hooked in, and that fan is blowing right on Father. It blew on Father at the altar, it blew on Father at the pulpit, and as this server is dragging this thing around, this wind's blowing on this priest, he's saying, Lent is a time to suffer. Lent is a time to offer your suffering for the poor souls in heaven. Because if you don't suffer for the Lord, you'll spend a lot of time in the heat of heaven. And I said to myself, as if he would know, look at that fan on him, He talked about giving alms to the poor. I thought, well, maybe you could turn the fan on us for about 5 minutes, Oh no. God bless Father. He had his fan. So I thought about him saying, yes, Father, you're getting your reward now. Another day will come. So it is a good time to give up things. If you give up things, do something and also. Give up something to eat, that's great. Take the money you saved then and give it to the poor. That's a nice thing to do. Take a little time extra in prayer. As you can see, we have the Walk Among the Saints with us. Take some time out and take a look and learn about those saints, or go online. We have a Saint of the Day reflection. We also have Lenten reflections starting today online. So you can take that. Each one goes about 3 minutes. Take a little time in prayer. And yes, pray for your own needs, but pray for other people as well. Pray for peace, pray for the sick people. And then maybe sometime during the Lenten season, call somebody up might need a call. Or maybe if you really want to do it, call someone that we haven't talked to in a while, or you had a fight years ago. Maybe it's all long forgotten now, and there can be a reconciliation. Do something kind. Make your Lent a combination of good acts and prayer and a little bit of abstinence. And then you might just find that in the course of the 40 days, your relationship with the Lord has grown a little bit deeper, and a little bit closer. Now at this time, I'm going to distribute the ashes. We're going to do the choir first because they're going to be singing. And when you come up close. The morning I had to lean people in because, I'm 64 now, and I keep leaning like this or walk. I'd be at the fourth pew by the time we started. So come up close. I brushed my teeth. I showered. I'm clean. So you won't be offended. Trust me. I'm clean.